Hi, I'm Mrs. Green, the visual arts teacher at Coastal Middle School, and I just wanted to tell you about something else awesome that we do at Coastal Middle School, and that is the house system. So as you probably already know, you will be part of an academic team, which includes your math teacher, your science teacher, your social studies or humanities teacher, your English language arts teacher, and also a Spanish or Math 2 teacher. So that your class will rotate together between all those teachers, and that is your academic team. You will also be part of a house, and that is a way for you to be able to interact with students from other teams and other grade levels. So the 7th and 8th graders are in the same house that they were in last year. They're just moved up to the next grade level. So you stay in the same house for all 3 years. And if you're a 6th grade student, you're starting off the school year with your first block teacher as your homeroom teacher. But when we get back to school, we're gonna have this super fun house sorting system where you guys are gonna get to find out which house you're gonna be a member of. And within those houses, we do all sorts of awesome things. That's gonna become your new homeroom teacher. Don't worry, it's still gonna be someone from your academic team. So it's not like you have to learn a new homeroom teacher or anything. It's gonna be one of your academic team teachers. But the students in your homeroom will be a little different than the students that you go to class with every single day. You'll still see some familiar faces, but it won't be every single person in your academic class. So when you report to homeroom, you'll be with that mixed group of students from your team. So that'll be super awesome. On Fridays, when we're in the building, we also have something called advisement. And that is a chance for all the students to kind of intermix in different groups. And when we're typically in the building, we have a big rotating system to figure out which academic or advisement activity you will be completing. So sometimes we have big house meets where every single student in your house gets together and we have a fun activity. It's usually just a big house party. We also sometimes have times dedicated for specific things, learning about your specific house, and we have fun rewards days and stuff like that. That's going to be when we're back in the building though. So the houses that we have, it's basically, that is who your homeroom teacher is going to be, your homeroom group. And like I said, it is going to stay the same for all 3 years that you were at Coastal. So if you're the member of one house, when you get to figure out your house for the sorting ceremony in 6th grade, you'll be with that house and that group of students for all 3 years. So what do the houses do? There's a couple things that we do. One thing that's super fun is we have a lot of competitions during pep rallies and stuff to see who's gonna win the spirit stick. The greenhouse wins it a lot. But also, we support philanthropies. So we do a lot of community and service projects to help different organizations in our community. So let's meet some of the different houses, and so you can figure out all 5 houses that we have at Coastal.
Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Fell and I'm representing the Light Blue House. We are the Dolphins and our philanthropy is homeless veterans, and in the past we have been able to collect hygiene products such as toothbrushes, toothpaste, and socks for this population in the Savannah area. This past year we were able to do some fundraising, and then we used those monies to buy blankets for that population as well. Looking forward to an amazing year of Light Blue House. We've won the Spirit Stick several times, so I know we will continue to do that. If you are interested, if you are in 6th grade, you are Miss Sukestead or Miss Hall's homeroom. 7th grade is Miss McCluskey and Mr. Motti, and 8th grade is Mr. Dillon and Miss Ward. We also have some connection teachers as well as others in the building, such as myself, that represent the Light Blue House. Thank you so much. We look forward to a great year, and go Light Blue.
I'm Miss Clanton and I'm the head of the Silver House. Our mascot is the Barracuda and our philanthropy is Cure Childhood Cancer. The different homeroom teachers who are part of the Silver House for 6th grade, it's me and Miss Crumbly. For 7th grade, it's Miss Watkins and Mr. Patnode. And for 8th grade, it's Miss Harper and Miss Eve.
Greetings, Coastal Middle School. Mr. Parker here, representing the Navy House, the Rays. If you're fortunate enough to be a Ray in the 8th grade, you would either have me as a homeroom teacher or Mr. Dickinson. In the 7th grade, the Rays are represented by Mr. Chadwick and Miss Cameron. And in the 6th grade, the Ray House is represented by appropriately named Miss Ray and Miss Green. Our philanthropy is One Love Animal Rescue. We've also represented some other local pet rescue organizations in years past, and I imagine we will continue doing that this year. I hope everybody's doing all right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, it's Miss Singleton. We're representing the Yellow House, also known as the Mako Sharks. Last year for our philanthropy or our fundraiser or our charity work, we gave candy out to our first responders on the island. This year we want to do something for our essential workers. I know it's going to look a little different, and we'll talk about it during our house meet, what we want to do for the essential workers, since they have been working really hard during this pandemic. So we want to do that this year. So I'm excited for our returning sharks and excited to have some new sharks in 6th grade. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Hey, and as I already said earlier, I'm Mrs. Green, and I'm a member of the Greenhouse, and we are the Tortugas, the sea turtles, and our philanthropy benefits the Marine Science Center, and we do a lot of stuff with recycling when we're at school as well. So, if you are in 6th grade, you're starting off the year with your first block teacher. But when we get back into the building, we're going to do our super fun house sorting system, and you're going to get a new homeroom teacher that, like I said, is still going to be part of your academic team teachers. You're not meeting a new teacher, and you're still going to be with students on your academic team. But if you're in 6th grade and you become a member of the Greenhouse, you will either have Miss Santiago or Miss DeLeon as your team, as your house homeroom teacher. If you're in 7th grade, you either have Miss Fine or Miss Johnson as your house homeroom teacher, and that's already in place. And if you're in 8th grade, you will either have Miss Colson or Miss Lawrence, depending on which academic team you're on. So like I said, those house homerooms are basically just who you will see every morning when you come into the building. You'll report to your house homeroom teacher, so you'll be with different students from your academic team, not just students that you might see in your everyday class. And then when we do advisement activities, sometimes you're just going to be in your house homeroom. Sometimes you'll mix with other students in your house on your grade level. And sometimes you'll mix with all 3 grade levels to do lots of fun activities. So I hope you enjoyed all this information about the house system, and please don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions. Can't wait to see you all.